Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. The time right now is 3:12 p.m. This is just an extra video, okay? So take what resonates with you whenever you see this. I don't think I'm going to put a date on this one. I'm just going to make it just an extra, oracle or personalized message or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's jump into it. Let's see what you guys might need to know for today, all right? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. It is Wicked Wednesday, all right? So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Always protect and guide the collective whenever they see these messages, and always give them guidance whenever time it is needed, okay? Give the collective clarity, understanding on their journey as they move through each and every single day, all right? So, let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for today? What do they need to know? So first card is new beginnings, okay? Good way to start out the reading, okay? So we have new beginnings, fresh starts, okay? This is opportunities when it comes to like awakening. Now this could be about your goals and your dreams. Now, some of you guys, when it comes to your dreams and intuition, it could be that, following that guidance, but also that inner knowing when it comes to your subconscious and how you see things working or playing out for you. So some of you guys are like really good at manifesting. Now, I know some people may say that manifestations are not real, or they may be, not to say that you're not good at it, but maybe you feel like you're not the greatest when it comes to manifesting, right? But that is why I always say to you guys to check your birth chart, because whatever placement you feel the most connected to, I personally feel like it's about the intention, and you don't have to have all the tools, okay? You probably already do have the tools, but what I mean by is even when it comes to, school, right? School's a perfect example. Not everybody can afford school. Not everybody can afford to go to school. You have people that will find ways when it comes to, opportunities. They'll go to the library, they'll go to the museum, they'll go to places that they can gain knowledge and wisdom in other ways that are free. So even when it comes to your goals, your dreams, your intuition, and following that, that is very significant, right? Yeah, when it comes to you guys minding your business as well, that is also significant. So there's something about someone following their dreams, like listening to their dreams or paying attention to them. And there's something about you minding your business, and that's creating peace. Now, some of you guys, this could be your boundaries being up, you being focused, okay? And also when it comes to like your self-respect, you guys could be really protected at this time. So like angel number 444 could be very significant for some of you. Okay, so Spirit, what are the messages? Thank you. Some of you may have brown or hazel eyes. If not, this is about you protecting your energy when it comes to comfort, okay? Even when it comes to like your perception, that's also significant too. Saturn energy too. So there's something about Saturn that's very significant as well. Even when it comes to Saturday, right? This Saturday could resonate for some of you guys too. But when it comes to structure, discipline, confirmation with the horn, responsibility, that is very significant. Even when it comes to like releasing burdens or releasing other people's burdens and whatever obstacles, there's something about new beginnings. So there could be a new beginning coming up for you guys either this weekend, or this weekend could be very significant where it could be activating a newer beginning for some of you guys that have been, constantly manifesting or, doing your affirmations, or even if you don't do those things, just trying to be in a positive, vibration basically, right? We have here blue eyes. So you may have blue eyes, or this is about you seeing things. So even when it comes to like third eye chakra, there's something about, brown eyes and blue eyes. For some of you guys, there's something about even when it comes to being calm and having clarity, that could be confirmation too. Some of you guys are following your intuition, like I said. Okay, there's something about you receiving clarity about something, yeah, being gifted or something of that matter, or even when it comes to your gifts. But there's something about you having gifts and talents when it comes to your abilities, even when it comes to you minding your business and you focusing on your gifts, that is also significant. There's something about the more that you self-respect yourself, the more that your gifts are heightened, right? There's something about like leveling up each time you choose yourself in a situation. And it doesn't matter what that situation is. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a home situation. Everybody has something that they go through differently, but at the end of the day, there's something about you choosing yourself. And every time you choose yourself, things come forward. Yeah, movement. Okay, cards could be very significant. Okay, this could be either you driving or traveling. For some of you, this could be moving towards independence. There's something about making progress when it comes to being directed, when it comes to listening to your intuition, but there is something about movement. Okay, so take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation for some of you as well. Okay. We have here dark brown eyes or even dark eyes in general. So some of you guys could have a lot of depth, or there's something about you showing up with gratitude. Okay, but relief is very significant. Yes, for confirmation. Okay, there's something about being in relief. Aries energy is very significant too. So there's something about either Aries energy when it comes to you. You could have Aries placements, or there's something about Aries season that's coming up in the next few weeks that could resonate for you as well. But for some of you, when it comes to you, you know, being very direct, moving forward, this is about leadership, okay, being independent as well. This could be the new beginning as well for some of you, but there is something about your energy that you guys could have leadership or be a leader, or there's something about being your own boss, but CEO energy and self-starter is very significant. Even when it comes to like sports, okay, some of you guys could be into sports as well. We know that Aries is, you know, Aries talks about being the god of war, so even that could be very significant too. But yeah, we have here being gifted, Aries energy. We have 2 hours, okay? Something could be happening in the next 2 hours. This could be after maybe you see this video, or even today, 2 hours from today, right? But whenever you see this video, that could be significant, but timing is very significant too. But we have here, you know, some of you guys may have Aries placements, or there's something about you taking action, or there's something about you being your own authoritative figure in your own life. So when it comes to like independence and you being authority within yourself, right, or showing up as authority, there's something about something happening in the next 2 hours because you took that leap, okay, whatever it is that you did, right? But there is something about Aries energy that's very significant. So take what resonates with that. Planting seeds are very significant. We have gardening, all right? Now, you could be gardening, or you guys could be thinking about gardening. This could be planting outside, like gardening like that. This could be either at home. You may have your own plants at home as well. But for some of you that don't resonate with actual like planting and gardening, this could also be about planting your own seeds, right? Planting your own new beginnings, planting your own new starts, your own new foundation, basically starting from scratch, starting new beginnings. Even when it comes to your planting your seeds, there's something about the seeds that you have planted. These could be your dreams and intuition, but the dreams that you may be having, or your intuition that you could have been following maybe throughout the last few weeks, months, maybe years, there's something about growth, okay, when it comes to like patience, and also when it comes to like a cycle, right? Yeah, Jupiter, okay, growth, abundance, luck, right? Happiness, gratitude, okay? For some of you guys, maybe you guys have a lot of honor, or you guys have humor, right? But you guys also have understanding when it comes to your energy. For some of you too, summer could be very significant. Okay, there's something about taking action. So Mars and Aries could be very significant, but we also have here summer. So there's something about in the summer that could resonate for some of you guys, where you guys could be taking action, or there's something about, because you are planting these seeds now, taking action, there's also something about you receiving your abundance in the summer. That's when you will see more, you know, more growth, right? So in the summertime, you see the trees are more greener, the grass are greener. Okay, you know, people are cutting their lawns, things like that. You see the growth. And so for some of you guys could be seeing the growth as time goes on, little by little. You may not see it right away, but some of you may see it little by little. Some of you may see it as you get closer and closer to spring. And then as we get closer and closer to summer, the shifts that happen then too, right? But these are positive changes because of your vibrancy. Some of you guys have a high vibration, okay, a high frequency as well. Some of you guys also, when it comes to being very playful, you have a playful energy about you as well. So you can be serious, but you can be playful at the same time. So that's something about having duality as well. But summer is very significant as well for some of you guys when it comes to joy, heat, warmth, okay? Some of you guys could have sun energy too. So we have Chiron energy, right? Some of you, when it comes to sun energy, you may show up in other people's energies when it comes to new beginnings that heal them, right? So being a wounded warrior means that you're somebody who can accept your path or accept, where you're supposed to go in your life. For some of you that know what your path is, and it almost feels like for those who are still learning about their path, you're still trying to understand why your path is the way it is. Maybe sometimes you get frustrated, and that's okay, right? It also comes with it as well. Everyone's path is not going to be as smooth. Some people may have some bumps along the way. It is okay, right? But for some of you guys, when it comes to your gifts, you guys are healers. You guys also follow your instincts, like your inner knowing. Some of you guys are messengers, like cosmic messengers for the divine. And also shamanism is also significant. So yeah, take what resonates with that when it comes to that energy. I'm going to see what else comes up. Yeah, so there's something about you, okay, when it comes to you being a bridge, right? When it comes to minding your business and being a bridge, being a teacher, you could be denying this. Like you could be in denial about this, or there's something about, when it comes to protection, you could feel like with your dreams and intuition, it may not happen, like being in denial, but there's truth and clarity, okay? There's something about revelation, honesty, awareness, and understanding. There's something about you finding out truth and clarity about you when it comes to you minding your business and focusing on yourself. You may have figured out when it comes to like your gifts, you may have figured out you're gifted. So Chiron energy, there's something about boundary, or you feel like, when it comes to being in denial or refusal, there's something about you saying no, okay? Now, you could be saying no to somebody as well, or there's something about you denying your gifts, but there's something about truth and clarity when it comes to adult, okay? You could be an adult when it comes to you maturing, okay? There's something about growth and independence and accountability when it comes to 1 hour. So there's something about maybe you saying no to something because you realize when it comes to your energy, you are a healer, right? So like I said, you could have been in denial or refused the call, right? And for some of you guys, when it comes to you minding your business, you guys could be saying no to certain things. And there's certain things that you guys could be receiving when it comes to truth and clarity as an adult. Okay, there's something about 1 hour when it comes to you healing, and also when it comes to your perception. Green eyes could be very significant, but there's something about healing that is very significant for some of you guys when it comes to like the perception and how you see things. You could see things very grounded. Okay, so yeah, Libra energy is very significant. There's something about with your energy, maybe you could be dealing with someone who's passive aggressive. Okay, maybe you could be the one that could be receiving justice about a situation because you had your boundaries. Okay, so there's something about your boundaries that are very significant. Maybe you have your boundaries up. Okay, maybe you guys are protecting your energy like I said before. So something about your dreams and intuition, like maybe even if you don't remember your dreams, and this is very significant. I was about to say, even if you don't remember your dreams or intuition, or you're following your intuition, but you can't remember your dreams, there's something about moon energy, okay? Moon energy could be very significant. We have Libra moon, but moon energy when it comes to the unconscious, this could be your personal needs and wants, okay? Even when it comes to like your habits, things like that, okay? That is very significant. When it comes to home and privacy, that is very significant too. There's something about you saying no to somebody or something, okay, when it comes to your energy, but you're receiving justice because you were minding your business. This could be about Venus energy, love, okay? This could be about relationships, whether this is personal, home, family, work, whatever this is. This could be about relationships, but when it comes to harmony and, finances and relationships, things like that, there's something about you attracting peace and harmony. And there's something about the energy that you guys could be dealing with when it comes to just in general. It could be about you seeing things in the shadows, when it comes to truth and clarity about maybe your energy when it comes to love. Maybe you are somebody who has unconditional love, but you could be denying something when it comes to someone's energy because, again, like I said, cosmic messenger. Okay, you're getting clarity about something, and 1 week could be very significant as well. Okay, so yeah, we have here senior. Okay, so like I said, either you could be receiving truth and clarity about a senior, okay? And there's something about cycles that could be very significant when it comes to boundaries. Now, this person could be older than you. Like when I mean senior, I mean they could be older than you. I could be a senior to someone else. Even when it comes to school, you have seniors, sophomores, etc., right? So even when it comes to reflection, experience, things like that, you could see certain things through certain people, even if you may be an adult and this person may be older than you. But there's something about, you know, you having a boundary at this moment when it comes to this energy, when it comes to your experience dealing with certain people, places, and things. There's something about privacy that is very significant. You are very secluded at this time. Hermit mode energy, you know, could be very significant. So there's something about you protecting your energy, but it's about you protecting it because there's a cycle. Yeah, collecting items is very significant. So something about you when it comes to your intentions, right? You guys are protecting your energy. You guys are, you know, denying certain things, right? There's something about you pausing certain things as well, but there's a reason why you guys could be rejecting a connection when it comes to someone older than you, if that's significant. Yeah, go for it. There's something about courage, action, taking a leap of faith. Yeah, there's something about you taking a leap of faith, getting clarity, getting confirmation that it's okay for you to, you know, release, right? We have angel numbers as guidance, so there's something about confirmation, okay? Something to do with also books, so knowledge, okay, wisdom. Even when it comes to you having a lot of knowledge about certain things, that could be very significant. Somebody may think that, you know, you think you know it all, right? But it's not because you think you know it all, it's because you're very emotionally intelligent and you're very aware about people's body language, their tone, okay, reading between the lines when it comes to what people say, how they feel, the energy as well. You can read energy in the room. So if somebody's doing something to, you know, distract your energy, which could be, you know, slamming things, banging things, loud music, loud talking, loud scream, whatever that is, right? Take what resonates with that, because that's confirmation as you guys, when it comes to you focusing on yourself, studying, right? Even when it comes to you having more wisdom than other people that are older than you, that is very significant. And I said that in a different reading. I mentioned something about letting go, right? So there's something about transitions, letting go. You guys could be letting go of a connection, or you guys could be releasing a connection, but there is something about whatever you guys were creating in the fall that could also be very significant as well. Or this person is born in the fall because Libra showed up as well. But there's something about you guys going with the flow when it comes to cleansing, okay? Movement as well when it comes to you just going with the flow and allowing yourself to follow your intuition. We have Pisces energy and we have 2 weeks. Okay, so take what resonates with that. And we also have Neptune energy. So yeah, when it comes to you being psychic and seeing past people's delusions, you guys could see that someone could be delusional about a connection or delusional about some situation, right? But there's something about you being receptive at this time when it comes to your intuition. And also when it comes to memories, there's something about nostalgia. Someone could be pulling on your energy as well when it comes to, maybe when it comes to reading books, maybe like a photo book is very significant. But if it's not a photo book, this could be knowledge and wisdom and your intuition and following your dreams, okay? Following your guidance at this time. And even when it comes to people who have, you know, weird addictions like control, you know, things of that matter, right? That is also significant too, okay? But prayers being answered at the bottom of the deck and spring, okay? So take what resonates with that. We got divine feminine energy too, and then we also have travel. Okay, so it is okay to move forward. It is safe for you to, you know, move where you need to move, right? So I'm gonna see if I can get these cards as well, just for extra clarity. Oh, so we have tingling. Okay, spirit nearby. There's something about energy movement, presence, activation, and guidance. So if you have like this tingling feeling, there's something about that that's very significant. Maybe you can feel it. floating feeling when it comes to detachment. This is about spiritual awareness. So yeah, there's something about you being spiritually aware at this time. So take what resonates with that. Like, you guys could feel like you're floating, okay? Contradiction or contraction point, right? Contraction point when it comes to, you know, certain contradictions when it comes to you having to pause, but then feel like you're going back and forth where you feel like you have to pause, move forward. But the reason why you keep maybe going back and forth too is because there's certain restrictions maybe when it comes to, you know, certain activations, right? You probably needing to collaborate yourself. So recollaborations could be very significant too when it comes to you like resetting your energy, right? Something about going within. I did mention something about hermit mode. That's very significant. So again, when it comes to you guys going within, that's significant. Angel number 333 is significant too. So take what resonates with that, because right now it's 3:33 p.m. So again, you guys could be taking in information when it comes to learning and also awareness, but also you guys could absorb people's energies as well. Okay, so again, you guys could be absorbing other people's energies because other people could be having flashbacks about you. So when it comes to like inner child calling or childhood flashbacks, this is about memory, healing, and roots. There's something about your energy when it comes to learning and awareness. You guys could be taking on other people's energies, or there's something about you being able to take on information and recall those things, right? There's something about, even when it comes to inner child calling, healing roots. So inner roots being rooted, grounded. Okay, this could be about your gifts, your talents, your skills, whatever it is that fulfills you, that you're supposed to fulfill within yourself and your inner child, is very significant. Okay, I'm gonna get one more card. 2112 is very significant. I just saw it on the timer. And then we also have, yeah, cool on skin. Cool air on skin is significant. This is talking about refresh, renewal, and reset. So there's something about going within, okay? Unrooting, so leaving what no longer aligns. This is about departing. Like I did mention before, I said something about you guys moving forward or moving away from this energy currently that is showing up. Okay, there's something about you guys releasing something, right? So take what resonates with that. Again, if this is family, you guys could be releasing family. If it's not family, this is about, you know, you releasing something and building your own community, family, whatever this is. But this is about you when it comes to change, and also leaving what no longer aligns with you. All right, guys. So take what resonates with you. I'm going to leave this here. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support. And, you know, follow me on YouTube and TikTok. And my website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can check out my blog, or you guys can just check out my, you know, website if you want to book a reading. But everything is in the description down below. All right. So I will see you guys next time. I love you guys. Have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys. Bye.